Last time on Long Distance Dungeons & Dragons Dinner Theater. After bombing one of the barrack showers and spreading the plague, Alex Pachiman tried once again to convince the computer he wasn't Beerly, but to no avail, and was sent to spy on Cersei and Juwan, but didn't do a very good job. After accosting a male nurse in an attempt to get back in the med lab, and failing, and realizing he'd earned some charges to prevent himself from being ejected into space, forfeited some somewhat false information to the computer. Jacques woke up in the desert and headed several days west while being followed by a viper. After testing an unfamiliar drug on the snake in the town of Modan, he decided to contact Juwan and let her know he lost Kit while he was sleeping, and with her advice headed back east to find him. While Osk and Ramses completed their ritual with the ogre teen, Viva tried to sneak away, but after getting lost in Labyrinth for a while, finally escaped into the desert, only to be chased by a giant sandworm. Jacques witnessed the spectacle as he passed Viva going the opposite direction, managed to toss one stick of lit dynamite toward its mouth, and helped the large stranger escape his death. And now, Long Distance Dungeons & Dragons Dinner Theater continues.
Alec Holland, meanwhile, is on the road towards Pont Vide.
How many people am I traveling with?
There are 6 other bodyguards, or 6 other guards with you, and one, manager type. Like one guy who's in charge, and then 6 people that seem to be workers that are protecting this payload and helping carry it.
Cool.
The weather's pretty harsh out.
Check to see which one's probably, the biggest idiot.
Yeah.
I'm the biggest idiot ever.
I hate tea.
Yeah, there's one with who's wearing an I'm with stupid shirt that's pointing up at his face.
I'm gonna walk up to him now, offer a sip out of my bottle.
Hey, he'll have a drink while you guys are having a break on the road. You guys are stopping every couple of hours or so to rest, and you guys are hand delivering this load. You're actually carrying it with iron bars on the side. It's a pretty large container.
Like a Paul
Like a big metal container. Yeah.
So I'll probably just be over the shoulder and be like, do you know what we're moving right now?
Very important cargo.
Can I roll a perception check and also get Caesar to do a scent check to see if he can try to smell what's in there?
Mm-hmm.
We have emphatic link, so I can, sense what he's...
Yeah.
22 for Caesar. And my perception.
It definitely has a strange odor. It's almost cold to the touch, but it's hard to identify.
Would Caesar be able to smell if there's something, living in there, or...?
Yeah, he doesn't recognize the smell of something living.
Well, I'm gonna keep on going, then.
Alright, you guys continue to deliver this load to Pont Vide. Like I said, the weather's pretty bad. It's storming most of your trip there. You guys end up, having to take shelter a lot of lightning storms, so the travel takes quite a while. As much stopping as you guys do, it ends up taking several weeks, especially if you guys are walking and not taking horses or other transport you could have taken. You guys are hand-delivering this load.
One night, can I pull over? I need to make a bracer call.
Yeah, you can sneak off and make a bracer call. Pretend like you're going to go take a pee or something.
Yeah, I'm going to go grab a whiz, and I'm going to go off, and I'm going to try to contact...
Alright, beep boop bop. Anyone who's wearing a bracer that's tuned to channel 11.
Not 20, so I'll definitely hear Bobby.
I heard it.
Yep, so you guys are going to hear this message.
Wait, I should...
Well, I'm just hey, I think we're sending something up to the space station, and I don't know if it's good. I might want to clear out.
I'm going to say to Bobby, what the hell, why is everyone going to space?
That sounds really scary. Please don't blow up the space station. Cersei and I are trying to leave.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You guys should definitely get out of there, and maybe kind of warn people, but maybe wait a little bit of time. It's going to be a little while till we get there, but I just don't want to kill a bunch of people.
Yeah, we're planning on leaving and then not coming back.
Cool, perfect.
So will you be in Pont Vide in 3 weeks then? Will you be in Pont Vide?
Weather's bad, and we have delicate cargo, so it's taking us a while to move, and I could probably slow it down a little bit.
But we put it together though that it's the same rocket. You're putting that on to...
You guys are waiting for a rocket to leave. He's delivering this package on a rocket that's going up there. That's going to happen around the same time.
Okay, so since you're going to be in Pont Vide around the same time that we're supposed to be coming back, can you do what you can to make sure that nothing bad happens to that rocket that's supposed to be coming up to get us? So
even though your god told you to stop that rocket from taking off.
But it's the only way we have to come back down.
I'm torn right now.
Don't murder us.
Yeah, I don't want to.
Okay, cool.
There's other ways to get off that space station.
Is there?
Yeah, you guys got on that zombie scuttle last time. And you went all the way back to Reyes on it.
Well, we have to come back down the legal way so that we get all of our shit back. Otherwise, we like lose all.
Maybe
of
you
our
guys
stuff
are putting too much value on your worldly possessions.
and all of our money.
Honestly, yeah, there's not going to be a lot of
Worldly possessions, my
legality
friend.
for those people after their space station explodes or whatever's in there.
As a level 6 druid, I kind of need all my shit. So it's one thing for you to say worldly possessions, but that's kind of like all I got going for me, Brian. So yeah.
That's the win.
Maybe you could just like do the next one rather than the one that we really need. How about one that we don't need?
Oh, but you guys are going to arrive exactly on time. Like, the rocket won't leave without this payload. So whenever you guys leave, that's when the rocket's going to leave. If the weather allows it.
Okay, well, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to summon a dire bat. I'm going to cast Grow Animal on him so he becomes huge. And then I'm going to cast Command Animal.
Okay.
And then
I'm going to assume you're doing all this
String.
secretly so no one knows. So you haven't initiated battle yet. You're just off casting spells in the woods one day. Let's say you also went off to pretend to poop or something this time.
Yeah, like
Gone
whispering,
for a
like,
while.
You're like, I'm going to go take a poop, and then while you're gone, you're like, summon a bat. Make the bat really big. Make the bat follow my orders.
And then I cast Obscuring Mist on the bat.
Come
So
back
it's
with a
just
big
basically
obscuring mist crap bat.
Yeah, exactly.
Aw, perfect.
And so I'm going to cast Command Animal, and I'm going to say, I need you to grab a package.
I
So
think
you have a mental link with this bat, and you can command it to attack, run, or fetch. So this would be fetch, I guess.
it said like.
Yeah.
Simple commands like that.
That's why I said fetch. Fetch is fine for this. He's fetching this thing.
Yeah, but I'm not going to tell it to do that until after I come back.
Okay.
So I'm going to come back and probably wait a little bit.
So you got 10 rounds, which is a minute.
But, I mean, it's got the command, right?
Cast it twice, and you have 2 minutes, and that would be command, and then to follow, then command to fetch. But I get a will save both times. What's a dire bat, and I fail both times, so.
Push some time back. I'm going to tell it just to take it and run off and go as far as it can.
Alright, so it'll snatch it. It'll get about 130 yards away before it drops it, and you lose control of the bat. And it shrinks back to its normal size and flies away, or whatever. This thing is dropped in the woods, and the whole crew's like, oh crap, now we gotta go all the way over there and retrieve this thing.
Cool. I'm not going to let them know about my survival skills. I'm going to play dumb. Like, oh, I think it went that way. I saw it go that way.
I like it. Alright, you're gonna add an extra 9 days onto the travel. So that means an extra 9 days you guys will be stuck on the spaceship.
No.
Yep.
Dang.
You guys waste time going to retrieve this package and getting back on route.
Yeah, was the package damaged at all? Can I see what's in there?
Yeah, rolling perception check.
15.
That seems like a pretty well-built canister that it's in. Some very high-quality steel surrounding this package. You will notice now that the markings on it read upgrade.
Well, that's probably good for you guys.
Yeah.
I want to blow this thing up, then. Can I use... I don't think Ferrous Growth would let me look inside of it. Does Ferrous Growth only work on iron? Yeah, it only works on iron. Oh, no. Non-magical iron or steel.
This is close to steel. I'll say it can allow it to work on this. What does it do? Does it cause damage to it, or?
Piece of non-magical iron or steel to grow into an object up to 10 pounds in weight, such as a sword, crowbar, light steel shield. I wouldn't want to do that. I would want to just manipulate it enough to open like a porthole in it.
You want to see inside of it.
Yeah.
Let's say that you yank a piece of it about the size of a crowbar out of it, and make yourself a crowbar out of this piece of steel, and then you're able to peek into this crowbar-sized hole. I'd be okay with that.
Cool. I'll do that.
Alright, you peek inside of your crowbar-sized hole. You see the frozen remains of an old wizard, sealed behind some very thick glass.
Wizard.
Connected to a lot of wires and shit connected to his brain. You see some flashing lights. To you, it's just an old man in a jar.
An old man in a jar.
Cool. Well, I'm gonna pop that little crowbar back in there and go, that was boring. And then, so hey, let's get this mummy into space.
So you resume your travel to Pont Vide. Pont Vide, you guys are greeted by scientists who take your package into the city. You guys are, released from duty. You're paid.
If I drop that off, did it let me into the city?
Not unless you pass the test to get into the city, which I believe is an intelligence
Don't get in
test.
that stupid city.
Yeah.
You can retake the test, right?
You can retake the test. You're here again.
Do it again. Roll again.
Would you like to retake the test into the city?
Yeah, I'll read the test.
Yep, you have to do an intelligence roll to enter. Pass an IQ test into the city. Or have a knowledge engineering skill check.
Doing a lot of reading since I left. Should be good. Never mind, it's a 6 again. it was 6 last time.
Damn, son.
I'm just like drooling at them.
Yeah, you don't test
That's
well.
pretty cool.
The problem's not that you're not intelligent, it's just
Yeah.
you never grew up in a school environment, so you just don't test well. You get very anxious, you don't like the room, you don't like writing on paper, your hands are very big and clumsy to hold a pencil, you keep snapping the lead off. It's just a bad environment for you. You just don't test well, man. So they don't let you in the city.
Yeah. Can I just be like, I've got other qualities besides test-taking skills, guys, and I'm gonna touch something, and I go, I just made a crowbar out of this desk.
Maybe you're emotionally intelligent or like socially intelligent.
Well, they say, well, maybe you're interested in joining the Star Patrol.
I'm not really into space. I just want to go. I have some friends in space, and I just wanted to greet them when I get back.
Say, well, you can wait here in the lobby
Dicks.
where you took your test.
You guys are the worst.
They are
I don't
kind of
say
worse.
that.
Space people, man. Alright, so you hang out there for a day waiting for your friends to come back in the lobby.
Yeah.
Alright, we'll go back to our desert group of Aristophanes and Kit.
Alright.
What town were you guys in? Were you still in Tota?
Yeah, I mean, we're still in the same place.
You guys were plotting a robbery?
Yeah, we're gonna rob the apothecary guy. We're gonna go to this guy's house in the daytime.
Alright, broad daylight.
But it's but it's like all the houses are kind of in rows, like Stepford.
Yeah, it's like a suburb.
Cookie cutter neighborhoods.
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
thing.
It's an old west suburb.
Old west suburbs, right? So we're gonna go to their house, We're gonna do some perception checks, kind of about the neighborhood, see if there's people milling about a whole lot. Make sure that it doesn't seem like Dude Man's home.
So roll me a perception check to do that.
So 15.
Alright, 15's okay. So you guys are not great perception, but decent enough that you're walking around this part of the neighborhood and trying to not to look suspicious. I suppose you're wearing your fancy outfits.
Yeah, of course.
You're walking around looking unsuspicious in your fancy cowboy outfits. Just kind of scoping the neighborhood out.
We're pretending to buy a house. We're looking for...
you are looking for new property or whatever. You guys are pretending to be investors. You will notice that this apothecary guy has left for work. His 2 dogs are still maintained, or are around the property inside this little tiny fence, short fence. They're smaller dogs. But you'll notice that there are people in the neighborhood. A lot of women with the day off, or miners who are not we're going to the mines today, things like that, milling about in the area during the daytime.
Okay. I mean, I guess if it feels relatively coast is clear, we should duck into an alley and...
Yeah, let's gas in.
Alright. Well, I'm gonna go kind of like hang near the fence. I guess the short fence has got the dogs. What do the dogs do as I get closer to the fence?
You mean like yap at you? Yap, to kind of draw attention to the fact that you're near the fence.
I'm gonna do hide from animals then. And so
yourself?
Yeah, I guess so. I've only got
So
one.
you're standing by the fence, you cast it on yourselves, and the dogs seem to quiet down and wander off and ignore you. Now you're leaning against the fence, and the dogs are like sniffing around the yard, pooping and stuff.
Are there any, when we walked around the house casing joint, did we see any open windows?
I mean, this guy seems to have closed and locked all his windows and doors when he left for work that day.
Are we about to break a window here?
We're in gaseous form. We could always sneak under a door.
Yeah, can we look for cracks underneath the door bits or whatever?
Yeah, I mean, these are all Western-style wooden houses. There are cracks all over the place in these things, so I'm sure you can find a crack to
Alright, well,
sneak
let's go
in.
into the alley, check your tattoo, and if no one's looking at us, let's gas and get inside, because this calm animals thing is only going to work for 10 minutes for me.
Alright, so we go to an alleyway, and I check my tattoo.
Yeah, the eye is halfway closed, indicating that no one's watching you, but people could perceive you.
Fuck it, let's do it. Let's go. Smash, grab, in, out.
Alright, we turn into gaseous form. We travel close to the ground to sort of reduce the odds of detection.
Alright, so I'm going to go in the back door, you go in the front door. Let's gas opposite directions, maybe?
Okay.
Yep, you gas into the home.
Yep.
You make perception check.
15 again.
3.
Yeah, other than the fact it's a much larger home than the last one you were in, is the first thing you guys notice. The only thing that Aristophanes will notice. You, Kit, will notice several jars and mixing things out on the counter, like he's been mixing potions here at home as well. So a lot of half-mixed potions and bottles in this first room you guys enter. Seems like an office area for him, which you've snuck into.
Okay.
So, I still have that strength modifier that increases my carrying capacity.
Well, you can't carry things while you're a mist.
I just don't trust this guy to
So if you're not a mist, yes. If you're going to walk around with this stuff in your hands, then yes, you can carry. But as a mist, you have no
Yeah, I think we have to do the bag if we're gonna get out of here, like, as gassy things. So I'm gonna turn my gas off. Okay, so I'm myself again inside the house. So can I, in that case, I'm gonna tell him to do an obscuring mist so we can do like some Mission Impossible style, make sure there's no like laser, I don't know, security systems or something. I just don't trust this to be easy, you know? I'm like waiting for something to fuck us up on this.
Yeah. Can I demist and then cast obscuring mist?
Yeah. You don't see any laser beams or anything.
Alright, well, in order to maintain quietness, can I stealth? I'm gonna go check upstairs and see what kind of shit he's got in his bedroom then.
Let me stealth check.
Alright, so I'm gonna, stealth and acrobatics myself up the stairs, trying to be fast and quiet because I've only got 10 minutes worth of dog time, so I'm trying to be like real quick about it. And so, dog time. Ooh, natural 20 on that stealth.
Yeah, you're very stealthy as you go up the stairs. No one even heard you go up the stairs. Not even Aristophanes.
All right, Aristophanes has no idea where I am. All right, so and then the extra.
Where'd that kid go?
13 and 18. So what's that? 31.
Yeah. So the kid went upstairs, and I guess he's clearing the upstairs,
like
and
a
you're.
Fucking ninja.
Yeah, he ninja'd upstairs, and you're clearing the downstairs. I guess he's gonna toss stuff down to you. I guess you have the bag.
Yeah, I don't have the bag. I've got nothing but pockets. So I'm gonna, if I find things, I'm gonna like.
Shove in your pockets.
Do that thing where you like hold your shirt out and like put jars in my shirt.
You go into mist, they're gonna fall out. Oh, you're gonna carry downstairs and then put it in the bag.
Yeah, I can't throw jars of random shit down the stairs. That's crazy, Brian.
Well, you're going to his bedroom, so I don't need jars of random shit. Whatever.
I don't know. I'm looking for jars. I'm looking for shiny shit, jewels, bags of money, a safe.
All right, so you go upstairs. You find a bedroom, a bathroom, and a spare bedroom. Which one do you go to first?
The one that looks like his room.
All right, you go into his room.
What's he got laying out? Any jewels, watches?
He's got an empty jar next to his bed. He's got a book next to his bed. A small oil lamp. A dresser, which probably looks like a clothes dresser of some sort, with like a ledger on top. Like a coat rack. Like one of those tall, skinny wood coat racks.
Yeah.
With like a night robe hanging on it, and one of those pointy, floopy hats with the ball on top.
Yeah, nightcap.
Nightcap.
What's in that ledger? I'm gonna open that shit up and read it.
You open the ledger. It seems to be accounts for his apothecary, so like a record how much money he's brought in.
Okay.
It's like who gets what drugs.
There's no closets, no doors in here.
There's a closet.
Oh, I'm gonna open that closet up. What's in there?
Open the closet. Seems to be full of clothes. There's a small box full of what seems to be mementos and photographs on the bottom of it.
Bullshit.
You've now spent.
Spare bedroom. All right, so it's what?
That was a minute.
2 minutes now.
2 minutes have been gone. Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna go into the spare bedroom.
All right, you spend a minute in there looking around.
Yeah, what's in there?
It seems to be mostly empty. Just a dressed bed, an empty chest at the end of the bed, an empty closet, an empty dresser, a mirror.
Can I pick up the mattress? Is there stuff hidden in the mattress?
Yeah. Roll a perception check on the mattress.
That was fucking moist. 25.
Yeah, it seems to be full of goose feathers. Lots of goose feathers are hidden inside the mattress.
Excellent. This is fucking waste of time. Alright, so that's 3 minutes.
Yep.
What else was there?
A bathroom.
Alright, can I go into the bathroom and like feel like underneath the sink and like behind the toilet? I'm like searching.
Alright, you'll spend another minute in the bathroom super searching. You will find lots of pills and tinctures in his medicine cabinet. You'll find a very fancy straight razor. You'll find some shaving foam. You'll find some dry shampoo. You'll find a bar of soap. Several rags and towels that have like his initials embroidered on them. Yeah. You'll find a plunger.
So, this whole time, I've been shoving everything I could into my magical bag. Not
Are you
shoving,
just like
but
snatching
dropping
everything?
it.
Yeah, so what's
Careful.
down? He stayed downstairs. What's downstairs?
Alright, downstairs, you're in the office / laboratory. So there are several marked and unmarked bottles. There are 6 unmarked bottles. Do you want to grab those? They seem to be full of some sort of potions or tinctures, but not labeled.
Yes.
And there are 7 marked bottles.
What are they marked?
One is marked Endure Elements. One is marked Shield of Faith +2. One is marked Lesser Restoration. One is marked Resist Energy, Fire, 10. Then we have Magic Weapon, And the last one is just to cure light wounds. Other than that, he's just got a bunch of beakers, empty bottles, dry ingredients, things to make potions, but 600 gold or so worth of ingredients, but then, you know.
I'll take them.
Alright, you just throw all that stuff. You drop all that stuff in the bag without letting your hand enter.
Yes.
He's now spent the same amount of minutes you have, so 3 minutes, clearing out his lab of
Alright, well,
supplies.
can I read the pill bottles? Like, what are they?
Sleeping pill, with an onset time of 10 minutes. Got a Will 15 DC save. All his information's on the bottle.
How many take I guess? Sleeping pills.
Take his sleeping pills.
How many are in the bottle?
There are 60 pills, but a dose is 3 pills. He's got some ointment for dry skin.
I'm not gonna take that.
He's got some nasal drops for stuffy noses.
I'm not gonna take that.
He's got a bunch of just like vitamins to make you healthy. He's got a stick of deodorant.
Alright, I understand. I get it, Brian. I'm gonna leave the room and go downstairs. There's obviously nothing up here.
Okay.
And I guess I'm gonna hear him in the office, maybe?
You hear him clank around the office. You guys still haven't ransacked the kitchen.
What else is left to this downstairs area?
Kitchen, sort of a living quarters and a dining area, and a small library.
Can I hit the library real quick?
Yeah, you hit the library. This is a lot of books on herbs and about pills and material he would have studied for school or for his profession. A very focused
Right off the
library.
bat, does anything pop out at me as anything like special, like any?
He does seem to have a section. He has a section dedicated to the native plants of the desert, which for this area is kind of special. It's not a lot of other places that'd be useful, but here. But
I mean, I'm interested in that, because...
so Kill will follow you in the
Alright,
library, and he'll
Okay.
grab a few. He'll drop a few books in the bag.
No, I'm gonna stay in the kitchen. I'm not following him into the library.
Oh, then you're not grabbing this book then.
I know.
Okay.
I said
I
I would
grabbed
be
the book.
interested in that, but I'm not in there, so...
What do you do in the kitchen then, Kit?
Ransack the kitchen, duh!
What do you want?
Stupid sleeping pills upstairs.
Well, I mean, in the kitchen, there's all stuff you'd find in the kitchen: pots, pans, knives, forks, spoons, food.
Nothing good. At all.
It's a house. What do you
Brian, you're so lame. Why
I'm
is there nothing good in
lame.
this guy's house?
You guys stole a bunch of potions. What do you want from me? He's an apothecary guy. There's a bank in town. That's where all his money is. Like, you're in a house. They'll let you steal. You can steal his food and furniture if you want. He's got paintings on the wall. He's got furniture.
Anything that looks high value?
I mean, everything has some value.
We'll take his pancake mix.
Okay, you take his pancake mix.
He was spiteful. I mean,
That was totally sarcastic. We're not taking his pancake mix. That's ridiculous.
So, wait,
That's
are
how
you or are you not taking the pancake
Of
mix?
course not. Ridiculous, Brian.
I don't know. Maybe you had a plan for the pancake mix. I don't know.
No.
You're gonna open a bed and breakfast later.
No.
I don't know what your character has in mind.
are you hungry? Have you eaten breakfast?
Yeah, maybe kids figures like this sounds better than what we've been eating on the road. Take this pancake mix and then later on we could have pancakes together after this heist.
Nope.
Are you gonna steal any fruit for yourself? Like fruit roll-ups,
I don't
gushers.
know.
He's got gushers. Capri Suns. They got Capri Suns.
I don't like
Is
the
there any-
Suns.
They got purple drink.
What about the living quarters? Or no, you said there was one other room.
Like a dining area. It's got a big table and sort of like a fancy chest full of fancy china and silverware.
I mean, maybe let's take some of the fancy silverware, I guess. I don't know. That can get melted down. Is it
Yeah,
real
we take
silver?
the silverware.
Can we
Roll me
look
a
at-
perception check or whatever if your professional would help you determine if it was silver. I mean, it feels like heavy silverware, but you guys are no metallurgists, you're no specialists. But you feel it looks fancy. It looks like you can get some money for it. You could maybe sell this whole
We
set.
totally stacked that.
Sure, whatever. Shove it in
If
the
you guys
bag.
are like robbing a house, I don't know what you're like, no, let's leave the silverware behind. Like, are you robbing this house or not? You guys are being so
We
picky.
are. We're taking it. What kind of paintings has he got on the wall? You talk about art. What's
He's
the-
got all kinds of like really shitty still lifes on his wall. But you could
We're
probably
not
sell them for
standing.
money. Anything you steal, you can resell for money as long as you can find a buyer, really. This is
But
you
it,
guys.
it seems like there's not much else in this house. I say
No,
we've
it's not.
been
Can
in here
I,
for a while.
go to the front. So the dogs were in the front yard?
I mean, the yard is surrounded by a fence, so it's a fence around the house.
And there's no like door to go for a basement or anything?
You don't see a door for a basement or anything, no.
When we've been walking around, have we like heard any hollow spots in the floor? Are there any rugs that are covering up anything?
There are some rugs.
Can we kick back the edges of rugs, trying to find like a trapdoor down into a basement?
Roll me a perception check.
18 and 11, 29.
Alright, you guys do find an entrance to a secret lair.
Holy fuck, there's a secret lair. Let's go down here.
Yeah, this guy has been apparently been studying pills and stuff in a secret lab underneath his house as well. You see some animal subjects tied up, camels and such, that are being
fuck no.
tested upon.
Nope, don't like it.
Get him, Liz.
He's been giving camels drugs.
I don't feel bad about taking
He's been
that silver right
He's
now.
been testing cigarettes on camels to see the health effects.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, because they've developed tobacco here in the desert, and he's been testing the health effects. Well, here's why. Because he sells cigarettes in his apothecary to the local
To
teens.
children?
To
Oh
children.
my God.
Well, it's not illegal. So he's doing this study to prove that it's not healthy. He's testing it on camels, and to prove that it's not healthy, that way he can tell the government that it should be illegal to sell them to minors.
Question.
He should be willing to
Are
test
these
one
camels
himself.
wearing leather jackets?
And sunglasses.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're really cool. They're really cool looking camels.
Chill.
Because they're all smoking
Chill,
cigarettes. They
camel.
look super cool as hell.
Wait a
But
minute, I'm sorry. How did he get camels through a trapdoor inside of his house?
this guy's pretty crafty.
Is there not like an exterior
Yeah,
like
those
storm
camels
door,
cool,
like
they're-
or
There
a
must be.
or something?
Maybe. You guys want to look for another exit?
Yeah, can I guess perception check around? So the only thing that we see in here is like animals in cages.
Camels in cages. I mean, you see like a workspace.
With a 29, that's all I see is like camels in cages.
You see several camels in cages smoking cigarettes, like I said.
With a
Are there any
29,
cartons of
that's it.
cigarettes just lying around?
There's tons of cartons of cigarettes lying around.
Let's just steal a bunch of cigarettes. They're worth something.
Yeah, there are like 100 cartons of cigarettes lying around.
Fuck it, we shove it in the bag.
Okay.
All of them.
Kelnar spirits,
All
or
of
whatever
them.
they're called.
Alright.
And then we free the camels.
Yeah, can I open all the camel cages?
You open all the camel cages. You try to lead the camels upstairs.
Well, I'm gonna see if there's so with my 29, did I see any other doors?
You don't see other doors. You just see the stairs leading upstairs and the door leading out the front of his house.
Okay, I say we don't walk out of this house leading a bunch of camels. Let's let them figure it out
You
themselves.
now have 1 minute left of animal, whatever.
Alright, well let's just let the camels be inside of his house whenever he comes home. It's gonna be obvious that
Yeah,
people are there.
They'll be
still-
wandering around smoking cigarettes and half his shit will be missing.
Yeah. Whatever, fuck him. Let's do that. No, we can't let the camels go. Or do we want to let the camels go? Because there's a front door and a
Why
back
not?
door. So we can open the front door and shove the camels out the front door, and then we go out the back. Because the dogs will be like, bark, bark, camels.
It'll distract the dogs.
Yeah.
I dig it.
And then we
Alright,
can
so
just,
the
like-
camels get out the front door.
Mist bounce.
So you guys roll me a handle animals to lead the camels out the front door.
Careful, they spit.
They do spit.
Oh, dang it. I only got a 3.
Yeah, the camel spits on you.
The camel does not want to
You got
leave.
spit on by a camel. It wants to sit on here and smoke cigarettes in the basement where it's cool.
Alright, well fine. Can we just leave the door wide open? That way
Give
if
us
camels choose to leave.
Yeah.
We'll make a little Hansel and Gretel trail of cigarettes up the stairs for the camels. How about that?
Or you guys leave cigarette breadcrumbs towards the front door.
Yep. And I'm gonna leave the front door open, and the dogs don't care because I'm still under the protection of my.
Well, they don't
one
care
man.
about you, but they'll still bark directing the door being open.
The door. The
They,
door.
they run inside.
Cool. That's fine.
They run downstairs and start barking at the camels, but they're downstairs now, so no one outside can hear them.
Well, okay. Can we close the front door again then?
Out of
If
here.
you want to,
Now the dogs are inside.
now lock the dogs inside.
Well, let's go then. I guess. I don't think we're gonna find anything else.
How do you guys get out of here? Back door? Missed?
Missed out.
Yeah, I mean he's got
Back door.
everything in the bag, so we can just mist away then.
You guys missed out. You get a minute away. You find somewhere you can hide again and
No,
turn
I
back into
still
people.
got 4 minutes of mist.
You got 4 minutes?
We're gonna go for 4 minutes because we're just gonna go back to the hotel and sleep, right? Like we
Yeah.
just need to
Well, I don't know if you can make there in 4 minutes. You know,
Well, I mean,
how
I'll
far
miss-
can you walk in 4 minutes?
7 miles.
Would that be able to fly far enough from the suburbs to a hotel?
I don't know.
Let's pretend it is, just so nice.
Okay.
You guys make it back to the hotel just fine as mist. You're back in your room with your bag.
We need to hide all our stuff again, like how we submerged everything in the toilet last time. All
And
the
everything's
drinks
hidden
and
inside
stuff
his
there.
bag, so
Well, I guess that's fine. It can just stay in the bag then.
it still looks empty to anyone perceiving it outside. It looks like a big empty sack that you're carrying around for no reason.
Yeah. Let's
Okay.
get changed
Never
out
looks
of
full.
these crazy zoot suits that we got on. That
To
means
what?
You want to?
I don't know.
Did we cash in those gems yet? Like, you want to start cashing stuff in?
No,
You're
we
not
need
cashing
to,
the gems yet.
Yeah, we need to sell that stuff outside of town. We can't sell it in the same town we stole it from.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, we either leave soon and go sell all the shit that we have, or we do like one more job and then leave soon. I don't think we should stay here for a very long time.
I'd be down for actually leaving sooner than later. I mean, we've already robbed 2 places.
Yeah, neither one went beautifully, so...
No. Yeah. I'd be down for finding closest town to see if we can cash in on our spoils so far.
Alright, so when we just gather up all the gems that we had submerged in the bucket toilet and put like everything into the bag and then gather up all of our shit, change our clothes, and then leave?
Yes.
Okay.
Let's do all of that.
Alright, so within 24 hours, you guys prepare to leave town. Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah.
You guys have, like, robbed this house, like, we're getting the fuck out of here before anyone reports anything that happened.
Yeah. And so we came from the desert and we went all the way east and ran into this town, so I
Yep.
guess whenever we leave town, we're either going to go north or south, because we're on the east coast. And we know we don't want to go west again.
Yep.
Do we remember what was north of us?
No. I don't have a map. Juwan has a map, so I'm not allowed to look at it.
You
Well,
can
so
roll
what-
a knowledge geography or local.
I mean, we could just go to we could take all of our shit as if we're leaving town and, like, go to a tavern or something and, like, knowledge local to see what's around us and what the 2 towns are like that are next to us.
Jacques, you were heading east, right?
Yeah,
Alright, so roll me a perception check.
17.
Alright, after days of walking through the desert, you'll see several small towns that you're approaching on the east coast.
Okay.
3 of them. Are you guys leaving any of these towns yet? Or are you still talking about it?
Well, we haven't done our knowledge local yet to figure out what direction we're going.
So now's probably a good time to do that.
Okay. Where am I best?
Or geography, or whatever's best for you.
So I mean, I just got like a 7 on
I got a
knowledge
2.
local.
Now, you guys don't know shit about this area. You're trying to leave town. You don't really want to talk to too many people because you want to draw attention to yourselves.
Yeah, let's just go north. Let's just go up. I mean, because whatever. Let's just go north for a little bit.
We head north?
You head north from Tota.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
All right, roll me a perception check, Jacques.
Natural 20.
Oh, you see
Yeah, regular.
2 people wearing clothes that you recognize, outfits you recognize.
And one of those people's got a fucking owl with them.
Yeah, one of them has an owl with him. It's fucking Kit. You
It's
recognize
me.
Kit, I'm sure, with a 20. So you see
Well,
Kit
that's right.
and Aristophanes leaving a city as you approach the east coast. They're probably 300 yards away from you.
Can we roll to see if we see him?
Yeah.
Can I run up to them?
18.
Now you may increase your foot speed to run toward them.
9.
And so Dean
Awesome. Killing
Oh wait, are you invisible, Jacques?
got a
Yeah.
natural 20. Dean totally saw him.
No, Dean senses movement in that area. And none of you guys see Jacques because he's
Dean's
invisible.
owl head like turns all the way around.
Yeah.
Whoop.
But you guys are like, we're leaving the city, we should try and find Jacques. So you guys start looking around
Yeah,
for
can
him
we go back
maybe.
to the spot where he was supposed to be with the Viper?
I want to, like, get right up into
We should
Liz's
probably do
face.
that, yeah. Let's.
That's what we should do. Is when we leave the city, we're gonna go back to the spot where
We
we
go to the Viper spot.
The Viper.
I'll assume that Jacques meets back up with you there after his long walk back and
Alright.
forth across the desert.
Yay!
You guys have
Oh
reunited
my
with
god,
Jacques.
Jack, we like totally robbed 2 houses. You'd be like super proud. We have like a lot of money and some like weird pills and stuff.
So Kit tells you what happened while you were gone.
Can I praise those things?
We need to like get out of here though, cause yeah,
Yeah, shit's hot right now. We should probably head out.
we're like criminals and stuff.
Figure out a place to go.
Well, I just walked through the whole goddamn desert looking for you. I saw this guy almost got eaten by a worm.
Holy crap!
You know the shit I've been through?
Let's stay out of the desert then. That
Some
sounds
weird
scary.
guy trying to stick things in my mouth.
You want some cigarettes? You sound stressed.
No,
Kit offers you a pack of cigarettes.
We have like
We
100
got
of
lots of
these.
cigarettes.
He stuffs some in his
Here.
pockets instead of in the bag, I assume.
Yes.
Here, I told your aunt that I would call her when I found you, so I want to turn the bracer on and have Kit
Uh-oh.
talk to
Time to talk to Juan.
No, wait,
Talk
don't
to
you get me
yourself
like
now.
really mad. Don't tell her anything.
Well, Kit pleads with you not to tell Juwan that he murdered people and robbed houses.
Tell her I was at like art camp or something.
I won't tell her, but you need to check up on her with her. I told her I would tell her when I found you.
Alright, so you turn on your bracer.
Yep.
I assume you're visible at this point and your bracer doesn't work.
I wanted to get right up next to them and then take the ring off and kind of scare them.
Alright, so you turn on your bracer and try to contact Juwan. Juwan, roll me a perception check to hear Jacques' call.
12 and 8, 20.
And you guys are getting ready to leave the spaceship in a couple days.
Yep. We're a bit delayed in space. I mean, what do you say when you call?
Hey, guess you want to say hello.
Hey, who is it? Oh my god, did you find Kit? Am I gonna talk to myself now?
Jacques holds the bracer up to Kit's face.
Hi, Antoine. Kit, are you okay? Are you hurt? Are you scratched? Are you poor, broke? You're not starving, are you? No, I'm okay. I've been in like good kids camp, which is only a place that you
Roll
can
me
go
a
if you're,
bluff
like,
check,
a good
Kit.
kid.
Roll me a bluff check, Kit.
I've never heard of this good kid camp.
And then roll me a sense mode of Juwan.
Shit. So my bluff is 5.
Roll me a sense mode of Juwan.
So 14.
Juwan's never heard of good kids camp. She's very suspicious
I've
of
never
this
heard
premise.
of that before. I've been all around the world. I gotta say, I think you're lying to me right now, kid. Okay, so yeah, I wasn't in like a camp, but like I've been with Aristophanes and he's like really cool and good and like you know him. You haven't like talked to his parents before or anything, but like we've been hanging out and he's like older and he's cool. Have you gotten into trouble? Have you been arrested? Have you killed anyone? I have not killed anyone.
Bluff check.
He didn't though. Aristophanes killed those people, not Pitt.
I guess you're right. That's true.
That's why I said I didn't.
All right. Well, then just sense mode of Juwan.
20.
You do sense that Kit is hiding things from you.
I sense that you're hiding things from me, Kit. And when I get back from space, we're gonna have some really long chats over some really big cups of woodland tea, and you're gonna tell me everything. And then I'm only gonna let you do good stuff. I'm a little bit worried about you separating from Jacques so fast after I left town. You're not very experienced. We're very strong. We're very rich.
In his defense, his uncle was asleep a lot.
So, well, I don't know that. Do I?
No, I guess no one told you that Jacques was asleep
After I
a
left,
lot.
I don't know like what happened after I left. So where are you guys headed right now, kids? I'm coming back from space in a couple of days, and I'd really like to meet up with you.
Where are you landing when you come back from space?
We're on Kelnar. It's like really sandy and stuff, but like on the edges there are like people that like live here.
I think Jacques asked Juwan where you guys were landing.
We're landing in Pont Vide on West Lenya, right? So, we're supposed to be, Cersei and I are supposed to be meeting with Alec as well whenever we land. And then we've got some Blinding Light Guild missions, so I'd like to get Kit involved in the Blinding Light Guild. I think they're a really positive influence on him and probably on the world. So if possible, I'd like to meet up with you guys if we can get back. So I'll call you whenever we get back to Earth, I guess then.
Well,
so, Jacques, please.
Then I'm gonna start traveling to that town and escort him there.
Okay, well, please don't lose him again. I'm very worried now. I don't feel like I can trust Kit a whole lot, so take care of him.
I'll do my best.
Thank you. I don't need protecting, I'm fine.
I'm a big kid now.
I'm a big kid now, so I'm pretty tough.
Can I throw something in here real quick? I rolled a 25 on perception. I just want to be like, oh yeah, I'm sending up a frozen wizard. Alright, talk to you later.
Yep.
Bye.
Not a bomb, just a frozen wizard probably. He'll be fine. He'll be fine.
It's the frozen wizard, guys. So then I guess Juwan will perceive that at the end of that call.
Yeah.
I just want to get out of the desert and get into the jungle and like get out of my bedroll and sleep it off because I must be tired of shit. And
Yeah, roll me a survival check to get out of the desert and find a safe place to sleep in the jungle.
It's gonna be a 23.
So yeah, you managed to make your way out of the desert to the west coast. north of the small town of Modan, north of Telorix, to the edge of the jungle there. You're not going to go all the way inside the jungle, but you'll go to the edge of the jungle and find a canopy. You're under some shade now. You lay down your bedroll and get out of the sun. You're sort of sunburnt. Take a little nap, all sunburnt, under a canopy on the west coast of Kelnar. The oasis on the edge of the desert. It's near the beach. It's in between the jungle and the beach. You have to cross through this jungle to get to where the beach would be. But you can see a small ranching town to your south, and you see the wall surrounding Telorix to your south.
Alright, so I was asleep, so I got all my mythic points back, and my fatigue from rage is all gone, all that stuff is...
Yep. Supposedly nothing happened to you during the night. I rolled really nice, so nothing bad happened. I can roll for
I'm
current
going to
weather.
pull knowledge nature and kind of check out my surroundings, see if I can find a watering hole or anything of that kind of nature close by.
Alright, yeah.
That's a 21 on knowledge nature.
Alright, it's a really beautiful day. It's bright and sunny. Now that you're in the shade, it doesn't seem so bad. Now that you've gotten out of the desert sand, you're not choking on sand. This is the first time you've slept in a while outside that wasn't with a mouthful of sand. You are around a bunch of lush plants, so you assume there must be water nearby. You can hear the ocean nearby, but you don't see any fresh sources of water. Maybe with a survival skill, you could, collect some dew or hollow out a plant or dig a hole and find some water with something like that. If you're...
So, survival check?
Yeah.
That's a 17 survival.
I'll say with a 17 survival, you're able to collect water somehow. Do you have a way to collect water other than, do you want to just drink enough, or do you have something to collect water in so you can have more for later, or?
I've got a water skin.
Yeah, so we'll say that you can collect enough water to drink now and to fill your water skin with that. I'll say that you were able to collect some dew.
Collecting the dew! The jungle dew!
You're doing the do.
Just do it.
Alright, well, you said I could hear the ocean, so I'm gonna try and follow the sound of the ocean and travel through the jungle.
Okay. Roll me a perception check as you wander through the jungle there, Viva Caligula.
18.
Alright, so you start hearing a buzzing noise as you wander through the jungle towards the beach.
Can I do another perception check to see if I can kind of hone in on it?
Yeah.
That's another 18.
You will see 7 what look like elegant half-woman, half-bees, the same size as a human size, so slightly smaller than you are now, but humanoid size. Clad in flowing, gauzy garments with a veil covering their faces, and they're all dancing together in this clearing in the jungle. You seem to have somehow snuck up on them, even though you're very large. They're lost in this dance that they're doing, and didn't seem to notice you. But you notice them, and you're watching them dance. As you start watching them dance, I need you to do a will save.
That's a 14 on will save.
I need you to roll a percentage die.
34.
34. You start babbling incoherently as you're watching these bee women dance. You just start to mumble and say nonsense. You don't even understand why. You're just confused by their dancing. And then also you start babbling to yourself. And then in the midst of your babble, you start to become enraged.
Oh, damn it. Yes, I know how rage works.
So just for one round, as soon as you see these girls, you start babbling and you become enraged. You have a rage boner just watching these bee women dance in the forest. You don't know what to do with yourself. You're just confused and enraged.
No, I'm gonna punch myself in the face. That's what I'm
Alright,
gonna
you're enraged, you punch yourself in the face. Alright, so I'll let yourself do some strength damage to yourself. I assume you can hit your own face. So just do your normal 1d4 plus strength to your own face.
That's 4 damage.
Alright, so take your 4 damage, then roll another will save to snap yourself out of it after punching yourself.
That's a 21, Ripple.
Alright, so yeah, you snap yourself out of it. You're like, oh, it's just some beautiful dancing bee ladies. What's the big deal?
And I'm gonna go on my merry fucking way, because obviously this shit is not cool.
Alright, so you're gonna turn around and walk back out of the jungle, away from these bee women, these enchanting bee women. I need you to make 3 will saves.
3 will saves?
Yep.
17.
You good?
Natural 1.
Alright. So,
Wait, hold on.
I'll allow you to re-roll to avoid a compulsion. Use 1 of your mythic points.
That's only 8.
So you're still... unless you want to surge that 8 a bunch of times.
That's it, yeah, and 18. So that 8 fucked me up.
Yeah, so one of these bee women is apparently very enchanting to you and has started to charm you. You now regard her as a trusted friend. You don't feel threatened by them at all. You find them very attractive, especially this one, and she sort of flies up to you.
It's your bee girlfriend.
Oh, what's up?
You have entered the forest of the Thry.
Oh, where?
We are keepers of nature's secrets in purest form.
Sounds riveting.
So would you like to see our temple?
That depends. Is this a double entendre or what?
Most men are driven mad by our beauty, the fact that you could resist our charms. A mystery to us.
Well, I'm always up for these things. Check it out. Let's see what's going on.
They suggest that you follow them, which you'll
And
do.
I will do so.
You're enticed to follow them. You reach what looks like a giant honeycomb colony, patrolled by a company of Thrai soldiers, the guardians of the colony, many of them patrolling the perimeter of the hive. You're kind of innocently following them. You're attracted to this bee woman. She's
So
kind
I'm
of
still
seeing
kind of
you.
like fatigued a bit, right?
Yeah.
Like, alright, so yeah, I'll just keep following them.
All right.
Doing not
During your walk here, I'll let you roll a knowledge local or a knowledge history.
5.
You don't know anything about this colony.
I know nothing.
You know nothing about the Thrai.
Well, I guess I'll just keep following. Oh, well, can I ask homegirl what her name is?
Baby girl, what's your name?
Her name's Tiffany.
Yeah, girl, what's your name? Your mama let you date? What up?
Her name Tiffany. Her mama do let her date.
That's
She
what's
old
up.
enough.
She's probably like 200.
Actually, her mom don't let her date because she's a Thrai dancer. They're supposed to be virginal because they're supposed to consume the purest forms of nature. So no, she can't date. If you're looking to date, you gotta talk to the queen. That's the only one allowed to date.
I can dig it. Show me around your temple, girl. Let's see what's going on.
Alright, they show you around their temple where they have all of nature's greatest secrets hidden and take you almost directly to the queen's chamber.
Can I do a perception check?
Yeah.
While I'm, walking through the temple to the queen's chambers? That's gonna be a 25 on perception.
Alright, so all along the golden cells of the chamber walls, along with the eggs that are going through several stages of larval growth before they become full-grown Thrai, it looks like information etched into the honeycombs, like data recorded, like they've, in their own language, recorded the secrets of nature on these honeycombs. That's something that you would have to roll linguistics to understand, but other than that, it's a thick jelly-like substance in the larva, pupates and hatches, and then this is the mother of all of them, the queen.
Word.
Yeah, you're in the Queen's Chamber. They brought you to her, and she's surrounded by soldiers and seers and other, contributing members of society. She's looking for a new mate, and you, being a large humanoid male, seem like a good companion, so they've captured you and brought you here with their charms.
So, just one of those sex and murder kind of deals, because...
No, but I can't really tell you that much about it because you didn't roll high enough. But they're a race of mostly female creatures. You look around, you're surrounded by beautiful bee females. Seem to be storing a lot of knowledge about something. They seem very mystical, graceful.
I'm literally the exact opposite of all this.
Yeah. The queen's just laying a bunch of eggs and was looking for a mate, and you just got brought in. They have this magical honey called merope, which they will offer you. You can tell it's like sweet, aromatic honey liqueur smelling.
Can I roll a sense motive?
Yeah.
I only got a 13 on sense motive.
Oh, yeah, you don't really sense anything other than this lady's offering you a drink. Like, you've entered her home and she's offering you a drink.
I'll take it.
So this huge, towering, purple-skinned woman with an insectile lower body and the wings of a bee hands you this cup. You take it, drink it, and now I need you to roll a percentage chance.
35.
So actually for you, it puts you in a tranquil haze. The opposite of your rage. You become very calm when you drink this merope. Puts you in a different state of mind. You become super zen. This is the most chilled out you've ever been in your whole life. You're usually a pretty angry dude. This honey just made you feel real sweet.
I'm just gonna be like, yo, that's some good drink right here. That's some good drink.
You'll notice that she will lather it on herself. She's collecting this merope, this honey. This is like her queen jelly. It's coming out of her butt. And she's rubbing it on herself too, though. She's lathering herself in this honey.
So, you trying to get physical right now? What's up?
It seems like she might be trying to get physical. Do you get physical with the queen?
Why not? When in Rome, do as the Romans did.
Alright, so you make out with this queen, who is the ultimate authority in this hive. You are now one of her mates. Who are chained up in this lair.
Oh, wow.
Oh, damn it. Why does slavery always happen to the black person?
You walked into the sex slavery market. So now you're her sex slave. You've been kept captive. They will not let any males that have been brought here leave because they're afraid you'll try to escape with their secrets.
I don't understand them.
Yeah, well, they don't know that. They're still afraid you're going to try and steal them and leave. So they've locked you up and are only using you for sex. You are now the queen's sex slave until you find a way to escape from sex slavery. We'll say that you guys have, with Aristophanes, have fled wherever you were and decided to hide out in the town of Vit because you guys have heard, because you're kind of a shady group, and through your knowledge locals combined, which I'll assume you guys can take 20s on at this point because you're also knowledge locally, but you hear the town of Vit. It's kind of a corrupt town. You guys go to hang out there. You go to hide out where everyone goes to hide out because everyone kind of goes unnoticed there because there's so many criminals, lots of mysterious loners in town, kidnappers, robbers, hookers with hearts of gold. All the types, lots of gamblers, cheaters, gangs, and robbers. You guys are in, like, the criminal outpost on the eastern coast.
So, are we gonna try to, like, sell all the stuff that we have, that we stole, right? Can we, like, jock him, though? Like,
Let him be asleep.
Hotel. Can we just drag his ass around with us?
Yeah, you can drag his sleeping ass around with you if you want, but I just feel like that's more complicated than checking him into a hotel and knowing where he's at whenever you want, but you do whatever
I
you
can always
want.
put my bag of holding and just open it up for air every now and then.
Shove him in a bag?
I mean, I could.
I'll leave this up to you guys. I'm not going to make a decision for you. I'll let you guys decide how he dies.
Yeah. Am I allowed to put my hand into his bag? Into Aristophanes' bag, since some of my stuff is in there?
Yeah, you can be like, he's asleep right now. Well, yeah, actually, I think for your character, especially because you're coming like a young thief, if like once Aristophanes fell asleep, maybe you're like, I'm going to reach in there and get my half of the jewelry out or whatever.
Yeah, because
you can do that.
I took Jacques' ring from him when he was sleeping.
Yeah, so I'll say if you want to reach into the bag to try and grab a few handfuls of jewelry to get some to pawn here in town. This seems like a great town to pawn some jewelry. It's the criminal.
You think so?
It's a town full of criminals.
Like a town full of criminals.
They might rip you off, but you're not going to like be
Yeah,
policemen.
it's like a
It's not going to be the policeman checking out. You know, like, had you pawned it in the town you just came from, you probably would have been arrested. Like here, you feel like you might not get a lot of money for the stuff, but you could probably get rid of it. You can fence it very quickly here.
Yeah, I guess I don't want to take too much, but can I just like can I check him into a hotel and like leave him passed out somewhere so that like
you guys can all get in a room. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I was trying to imply that you would do. You guys all get a hotel room.
Stuff back from him.
All right, so for 15 gold, you guys can have a big enough hotel room with 2 beds that you can all share. You can leave him there while you guys go adventure and let him nap.
We'll sleep in a
And you can reach in the bag if you want.
Reach in his bag. Get the stuff.
Yeah, I'm gonna take my stuff out.
All right, you reach in the bag. You reach in for one handful.
Yeah.
And you grab one handful full of the jewelry, right? You're trying to grab?
Yeah, just like the whatever crap it was.
All right, you grab one handful of jewelry. You reach in a second time?
No.
You just want one
How
handful?
much do I get with one handful? Like, what does that mean? Out of the 150
You get
gems.
3 of them.
3 gems.
Yeah.
How much are gems worth?
They vary. They have to appraise them. They vary in worth.
I said, can I appraise them? See how much I think they're worth?
Yeah, you can appraise the 3 gems. Roll me an appraisal
what
check.
What do these look like? Do these look
Yeah. Kid holds up his gems. Roll me an appraise check.
What do you think?
I rolled a 1.
Excellent.
Yeah, you can't tell. These are some sort of weird desert gems. You've never seen anything like these before. They didn't sell these back west where you come from. This is an eastern gem. You're not familiar with this kind of rock.
I think they are.
Well, I guess I'm gonna reach in for one more handful, and then we'll try to.
All right, you grab another handful
And?
of 6 gems this time.
All right, I got 9 gems. We can probably sell those. So we have a way to like make some kind of little bit of money while we're here, because Kid doesn't have a lot of money at all. I got 24 monies, and that's it.
So Kid's like, I'm broke. I want to go fence these gems for money. Hey, Uncle Jacques, while Aristophanes is asleep, will you take me to the pawn shop and help me fence these gems for some cash?
I learned that word.
Yeah, sure. Let's do some sketchy stuff. Don't tell your aunt, though.
Yeah. Remember, if she calls, we've just been baking pies and stuff.
She calls, we're at Cruisers.
Is there any
Wendy's.
of new gems that she took out of the bag?
Yeah, you can roll another praise check to look at these other gems.
Oh, yeah.
19.
Hey.
Yeah, these gems look pretty valuable. They look like they're worth at least 50, 60 gold each.
Perfect. So,
Yeah, let's go make you some money, little guy. I rub Kid on the head.
Alright. Give him a little noogie. Alright, you guys. You lock Aristophanes in the room with the stuff.
Yep, we're gonna leave him
You
there.
put everything back in the locked chest, I assume you had that locked chest with you want to hide everything in there.
Yeah, the same way that we were keeping stuff all hidden at the hotel that we were at before. And
you lock up your
thing
things. Leave him asleep, you lock the room, you leave the room. You head outside into the crooked town of Vit.
Yeah, do you still have your cloak thing with like secret hidden pockets and shit? You should put all of our valuable stuff in your...
Are you visible, invisible? What form are you in? What's going on with you right now, Jacques, since you're in the middle of the town?
I was just about to say that. Before we leave the hotel, I want to shapeshift into just a normal human. And I do have my cloak on, and I'm visible. I still have the scar. That's the only thing that's noticeable.
The only identifiable mark.
Well, can I do a perception check? Whenever we were walking to the hotel, what did most of the people, the other, like, creatures that were out in the streets, what do they look like?
I mean, there's a lot of humanoid mixed races here.
So, like, most people are, like, human, or, like...
There is a majority of human here, but there are other races as well. It's just majority human. They have some, like, lizard folk and other... small minorities, other races, elves and stuff, fish kinds, but a very small amount. It's a majority human, at least in the towns.
Alright, well, I think I'm going to be my kitsune self because I did my robberies as my human self, and that's kind of all I can do is, like, one or the other. And since it's, like, the closest town, yeah, I'm going to be Kitsune Kit.
This be your normal self?
Mm-hmm. And then, change of clothes somehow. I'm going to do some cool, like, fashionable remix of the suit that I bought.
You like tear off the sleeves and like tie it in a knot in the
No.
center?
I wouldn't tear the sleeves off. I would just like roll them up like super cash. I'm just gonna dress down this real expensive suit I got.
All right.
Okay. I just don't want to look the same as I was in the previous town. How about that?
Got it.
Okay,
You look slightly different.
Slightly different. Come on.
It's the same suit with roll-up sleeves. What do you want from me? You look the same as you did, except your face is more
no
foxy.
tie. Different shoes. I'm wearing Converse instead of the wingtips.
You chose to change shoes. I got it.
Has anyone ever bought shoes in this fucking game?
I got magic shoes.
Alright, so you hide stuff in your jacket, you go outside in these forms.
Like a center square in this town where like I can see where everything's located.
Is there a visitor center?
I mean, this town seems pretty unorganized. A lot of the places are labeled, but the signs are written in Kelnarn, which is very similar to Common, but you need a linguistics check to make it out for sure.
Well, can we look around for the pawn shop
roll me a linguistics check to find the pawn shop sign. Yeah, linguistics to read a sign, knowledge local, just ask around.
No one's going to want to talk to me. I rolled a 4 knowledge local
17.
and 13 knowledge linguistics.
And 17 linguistics. I didn't do a knowledge local.
Alright, so Kid's able to make out a sign for a pawn shop.
That one.
That one says pawn shop over there. So Kid drags you into the place labeled pawn shop in Kelnarn.
Alright, perception check. What does it look like inside of there?
You just walked into a porn shop.
Porn shop. I misread.
Whoops, oops, Kid says on accident.
Whoops.
As you walk into a store full of porn magazines and porn magic holograms and such.
Well, while we're here.
Yeah.
Trying to cover his eyes.
Alright, so roll me a reflex save to cover Kid's eyes before he sees anything pornographic.
How do I counter that?
Oh.
You can Kid can counter it with another reflex save to like dodge out of the way and look.
He doesn't have to. He rolled a 1.
I rolled a 1.
Oh, yeah, I got 16.
Oh, yeah, so Kid dodges out of the way of your hand and definitely sees some boobs.
So many boobs.
Lots of boobs. Painted pictures of boobs.
That lady's got a lot.
Lots of boob paintings. So many erotic paintings.
I can't tell if these are hot because they're weird alien races. Do I like this or not?
Is there a weird kitsune one I can put in my living room?
Yeah.
Like a black velvet kitsune.
There's all kinds of pornographic art here.
We can get a gem's worth of pornographic material.
Yeah, you can just trade. You can like pull out one ship. What do you got? Get a box full of porno mags.
Yeah, like a cardboard box.
Yeah.
Do they do art? Do they do art here? Self-portrait?
Oh, you want to get a picture done?
Yeah.
Yeah, they've got some boudoir photography here.
Excellent.
So I get some glamour shots.
Yay.
Me and Kit together. No, that's terrible.
Time for some uncle nephew naked glamour shots.
Don't tell your aunt.
Don't
I'm
tell
sure
your
my
aunt we
parent
did
is
naked
painting
glamour
around. She'll
shots.
never see this picture
Yeah.
ever.
Check and ask the guy that if we do it, we could sell it in shop and make a percentage off of what he sells it for. If I roll high enough.
He says, yeah. It says a human kitsune porn. That's some real freaky stuff. You don't see a lot. There's a lot of racists that'd be really angry about this kind of porn. I could probably sell this to a really niche group.
To get rage boners.
Yeah, to get rage boners from it. Exactly. This is a rage boner episode. He thinks there might be a market for it if you guys want to sell yourselves into the porn industry.
Do we get paid for it, or we have to pay?
You have to sign a waiver saying that you're okay being photographed nude and okay with this guy selling your picture nude and making copies of it.
Check on this. Make sure there's no funny business.
You have to be 18. Yeah, how old is Kid? Yeah, how old is Kid?
You only have to be 16.
I'm 17.
Yeah, kid's fine. He shaved recently. You can be in it.
Now,
Alright, so you guys describe your pornographic images. I'll give you guys 12 shots for 10 gold.
No. We're selling ourselves. We get
Yeah, but this is still how it works. He's going to charge you to take them, and then once you sell them, you get a piece of the profit. He's a photographer trying to make money. You give him 10 gold, he'll take the 12 shots, and you guys will get royalties on these pictures when
How
they
are we
sell.
supposed to get our royalties?
Come back here and collect it, dude.
That's bullshit. I want money up front.
Alright, you want to roll me diplomacy to say I want money up front, Kit?
Yeah.
Hey, Kit
I'll
really is
roll
becoming a man.
So just
I got-
12.
I'm at 24 to argue payment process.
Alright, he says, well, how about I'll reduce the price to 5 gold because you guys seem like such nice boys. And you're obviously also very close. So for 5 gold, I'll take the pictures. And you guys can have half the royalties.
And I'd be like, let me talk to you alone for a second.
Okay?
This is the guy.
Alright.
Okay. Diplomacy check and be like, any type of species that you think would work well, I can have the ability to transform into that. So any kind of person, any kind of weird, freaky shit, I can do that if you work with
Alright,
that.
so you're going to up the ante. So he's like, I'll get 12 shots of just anything then.
You're like concubining him. I can be anything.
Alright. Roll me a diplomacy check with that. With the I can be anything.
I sound so gross right now, like I can do anything. 19.
He seems convinced by this argument. He says, well, if you can do anything, I got a list of freaky shit right here that I can't get anyone else to do. If you're willing to do it with that little boy, Kitsune, then yeah, we can make some money. We have to do some really creepy stuff with that little boy. I hope you don't mind. Doing stuff with your dick and that little boy,
Oh, man.
who's a different race than you, so I don't know you're related, so it's not as creepy for me, I guess.
I'm like, alright, let's make this happen. Let's make some money.
Alright, you say let's make some money. Your uncle comes back out of the back room with this guy.
I think you mean creepy uncle?
Yeah, your creepy uncle comes out of the back room with this guy and says, well, kid here, ready to make some money?
Yeah, I picked out a cool outfit that I'm gonna wear in this picture.
I hope it's ashless chaps.
No, it's boudoir photography. Do you know what that means?
Assless chaps?
All chaps are assless.
Yes, exactly. I was waiting.
Wait, come on, you gotta give us like some. You have outfits or any like
Yeah, we need
whips?
some directions.
Yeah, he's got all kinds of costumes and whips and chains, hand grenades.
What?
No hand grenades, I was just saying. But yeah, he's got all kinds of whatever you want. Feathers,
Okay.
any kind of funny device you want.
Funny.
He's a porn photographer. Whatever you need, he's got it.
I'm confused. Aren't these just like naughty pictures?
Yeah. They're just naughty pictures. That's all it is.
Totally not hardcore porn images.
No, it's nothing like that. Here, have a drink. He gives you guys a couple glasses of wine.
I can't sleight of hand that shit into his drink.
Yeah, you can sleight of hand it into Kid's drink. Roll me a sleight of hand and then roll me a perception to try and catch your uncle slipping something into your drink, Kid. Oh, Kid rolled a natural 1. It doesn't matter what you rolled, unless you also rolled a natural 1. Kid does not notice you slipping the puka dust into his drink.
Damn it.
Okay.
The puka dust makes you instantly intoxicated, so Kid is drunk right away. Right away, he's very incorrigible. Just like anyone would be after 5 beers, pretty much. You got Kid at 5 beers right now.
Okay. Let's make some magic. I'm ready for my close-up, Mr. DeVille.
Alright, so describe to me the 12 images that you make with Kid.
Oh no.
Well, first was this creepy human kitsune thing, so you guys do that. I mean, pretty much any race that you can be with a kitsune, there's a market for it. I mean, Kid's not going to change shape, and you are. So it's giving me 12 different races doing 12 different things with Kid, and those will be the 12 images that will exist forever.
Can one be you pooping on him?
I'll do a orc. Alright,
What's your orc pose?
When you listen back, you're gonna realize that I never said yes. I signed the paper, and they're not gonna be able to do this because I was still arguing the point of the royalties. I didn't sign anything yet, but you guys go ahead.
Kid didn't sign. Like, this
Yeah.
guy cares if Kid signed a piece of paper.
I know.
You're going to sue
but-
this guy?
Yeah.
Alright, I would love to see the episode where Kid comes back
I'm
and
gonna
takes
find a lawyer.
reparations. So at first you're going to do your human kitsune thing where you guys just kind of making out a little bit. And then you're going to turn into an orc and start jerking each other off. That'll be pose 2. You got 10
Okay.
more pictures left.
Kit taking me from behind as a Voshkinyan.
So you're a Vosh Kenyan and he's taking you from behind?
I then turn into a goblin
Uh-huh.
and 69 with him.
Alright. That's number 4.
Okay. I'm gonna eat his asshole out as an ifrit.
Alright. Some really freaky stuff.
Oh, Kit.
So far, Kit hasn't said no. He's really into it.
Am I allowed to?
You can do a will save anytime you want, Kit.
Oh, shit. I didn't know that. Oh, my God. Okay, yeah, I'm totally gonna... Why would you do this to me, Brian? Will save.
You're the one doing porn with. You're the one doing porn with your uncle, dude, not me.
I was on some kind of drug. I thought that was it. Alright,
You are drunk.
Save. Stop, will save. 5. So what?
Do his mouth as a Tengu.
17.
Yeah, Mama Bird.
So what are you trying to do as a Tengu?
Like Mama Bird.
Alright, Kid doesn't seem that into that. Kid's like grossed out that you're trying to mama bird him. He's not into
Can
mama.
I do will save?
Kid's not into mama bird porn.
Can I do will save on the previous ones?
No, they already happened. We already said it, but you can do it for all the next ones. He's gonna keep trying to get 12 pictures out of this, but that one doesn't go over well.
Alright. 21.
Kid seems to be coming to from this.
0 points, so he's down with it.
Yeah, Kid. He used an answer hero points. You have to roll again for that one. -8.
Well, in that case, 12.
So yeah, keep going. What you got for him? You gotta wait until you have to wait another time around. So what do you got for number 6?
I'm gonna do a rat folk.
Rat folk doing what?
And just lick Kid's ear hole.
Yeah, he'll paint a picture of that.
Not good enough.
21. This is 21.
All right, kid seems to be coming too after that rat ear looking thing. You're only halfway. You only have 6 portraits worth of money making opportunities right now.
It's terrible.
Yeah.
The worst part is that like this is actually Kit in his real Kit form. So like Kit is now gonna be famous in porn. Kit's now gonna be a porn star.
But Brian,
You're a famous terrorist and you made your nephew a porn star.
I'm gonna do like a cat folk.
so does that mean that one didn't happen?
At his wiener. Like
All right, so he goes cat folk and Paul's at your wiener. See if you're into that.
Natural 20. I'm gonna knee him in the face because he's
All right.
on his knees in front of me.
All right, Kit. I need you to roll a reflex save there, Kit, to knee your uncle in the face.
18 and what reflex?
Yeah.
27.
And you can roll a reflex save to get out of the way, but you gotta beat 27 to get out of the way of your nephew's knee coming at your chin.
Roll uncanny dodge.
All right.
I got 27.
Ah.
Is that a match?
Yeah.
All right. So just barely like whoosh. I'm gonna say that like no, like you feel this knee like on the hairs of your chin, but you know he's reacting negatively to your advances at this point.
I'm gonna take a form of a dampier
Those are
and
vampire things?
sprinkle some more of that powder on my chest. Be like, come on, kid.
Roll a little save.
So a vampire wants me to lick his nipples?
Yeah. Do you want to lick a vampire's nipple?
19.
You don't really want to lick a vampire's nipple.
You're scary.
Wait, guys, roll a diplomacy check, big. Come on.
Yeah, you can roll a diplomacy check.
Damn it.
You can roll a sense motive.
15.
I didn't get it.
All right, so Kit sort of starts thinking maybe you're a creepy uncle. He just now starts understanding what's going on.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, I'm being used.
Yeah, can I leave?
Kit's gonna try and leave. In the middle of this photo session, the artist is gonna act really upset.
Kid, no.
Jacques sort of half-heartedly says no as you walk out of the room. I mean, he's got six paintings that are done. You know,
He's painted
while you guys are making out those other times.
Alright, hang on.
So he's got 6 successful paintings of you guys in various forms. Well, at least
So
Jacques
I
in
like
various
come
forms.
to and I like know, like I can like figure out exactly what's happening.
Yeah. You just realized you've been making out with your uncle all this time, and this guy's been painting pictures of it.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna try to burn the paintings.
You could be the new Dirk Diggler, kid. Think about it.
Juan would be so upset.
Saturday Night Fever. Nailed it.
Maybe if there would have been more of a conversation about it, it could have happened. But I don't like that I was taking advantage of this. It's weakness. I can't show weakness.
John Travolta.
All right, Brian. I'm gonna try to burn these things. Or can I try to set the whole place on fire?
How do you do this?
Yeah.
Can I just burn this whole place to the ground?
What do you do? Tell me what you do.
Produce flame, which
Alright.
means that it's like a fire in your hand. And you can like touch or throw. I think. But
Produce flame, that's how it works on vegetables.
so funny.
See what I did there?
Produce flambe. Yeah.
Yeah, a torch appears in your hand. Neither harm you nor your equipment. Provides illumination. Can be used or can be hurled or used to touch enemies.
Okay, so touch right there. So
Dealing fire damage.
do I just get one? So do I kind of just like, are there curtains or some shit around here? I can just like.
They last 1 minute per level, so you have a fire that lasts 1 minute per level.
Oh, so in that case, can I like put my hand on the wall and like run it along the wall and try and set all the curtains on fire?
Yeah, you try to set this place on fire, Kit?
Yeah.
Alright, Kit.
No.
Kit tries to set this place on fire.
And then, so I'm gonna run my hand on the
Think
wall.
of the money.
All the porn starts catching on fire. All the pictures of boobs start catching on the fire. The guy who was painting your picture starts screaming in terror. He pulls out his pistol.
I'm gonna run out the door.
Alright, I'm gonna roll for initiative for you running out the door versus him getting a shot off at you. So roll for initiative.
Oh, okay. Alright.
I rolled a 2 though, so you're probably gonna be fine.
Where is my...
It's getting hot in here.
So Kit gets to run out the door before this guy fires off a shot, but he does fire off a shot in the direction of your nephew who just caught his shop on fire, his porn shop.
I'm gonna sneak attack with an arrow because he's not looking at me and he's shooting at Kit.
Yeah.
Oh, now you're protecting Kid. Got it.
Alright, so now as a Dampier, you're taking this shot.
Already at 13. I'll surge it. Surge it one more time. 21.
That's just enough.
Lucky guy. And on this attack, I'm gonna use this display dexterity, which gives me a +2 to my dexterity.
Okay.
Which have weapon finesse. So technically, this goes to my attack. 27 plus 5, 32.
32
Plus
damage.
my sneak attack, which is plus 46.
Holy shit.
63 damage.
Wow.
Alright, so yeah, you nearly killed this guy. You shot him like right through the throat. He spins around and fires off one shot at you. Natural 20 versus your touch AC.
Oh, wow.
Which is going to be a 31 versus your touch AC, which is totally going to hit. So 13 damage is all you take from this gunshot, from this pistol.
I'm going to tap it in my key point and use Shadow Clone.
Uh-huh.
1d4, see how many of me there are. There's 3 of me.
Okay. Very confusing.
Take my sword out and charge him and kill him, finish him off.
Alright, roll versus AC.
So what's the building doing the whole time?
It's on fire.
Oh, yeah.
The porn is burning.
This is the most epic action flick ever right now.
Fire in the porn star. Like right after a rape scene, there's a fire in the porn star and an epic battle. Yeah, it's totally awesome. I would watch this.
25.
Exquisite race of
25?
Yeah.
Say 25? Yeah, it's a hit. And he's almost dead. You can tell from the neck, the arrow through his neck. 10 damage?
Yeah.
He's unconscious. Not dead, but definitely unconscious. As his store burns to the ground, you finish the job. You finish the job.
Can I sleight of hand him real quick and see what's in his pockets?
Yeah, you can sleight of hand him.
17.
He's carrying about 200 gold. He's wearing a fancy amulet, and he's carrying a pistol. It seems like as far as like things you could probably steal and were worth money, those are the 3 things he's carrying that aren't just like clothes. You can probably steal some porn. You can probably even steal a couple of the pictures.
Flaming porn.
4 of the pictures that the guy painted of you and Kid aren't destroyed yet. If you want to grab those, plus other porn in the store if you wanted.
Yeah, I'll grab the ones that aren't destroyed.
All right, you'll grab the 4 pictures of you and Kit and hide them in your bag so Kid doesn't know that you saved them.
I'm gonna take the pistol and all of his coin, and then is there like a window I can jump out of acrobatics, like out of a window, not run out the front door?
Yeah, you can jump out the window if you want. Rolling acrobatics.
21.
That's pretty good. We'll say that you, unless you can do me a reflex save on top of that. If it beats 15, I'll let you take half of 3 damage. It'll just be 1 damage from the glass.
I beat it.
So yeah, so just 1 damage from the glass. Just jump through a pane glass window.
So I'm running out the door, not looking back. Guy shoots at me. I'm gonna take my invisibility potion out of my bag and drink it and run back to the hotel.
Alright, you don't see Kid outside.
Can I do a perception check and see if like what's going on outside, if anyone can see me right now?
Yeah.
I rolled an 11.
You can't, I mean, the town's full of people, it's broad daylight, this place is on fire, so a lot of people gathered around. So sure, people can see you, you don't know if they're looking at you specifically, but there also seem to be like, a lot of people don't seem to give a shit. A lot of people just like walking by even though this place is on fire. They don't seem to care at all.
I'm just gonna try to blend into the crowd and stealth check and just shapeshift into Bosch Kenyan or something.
Alright, so roll me stealth first and then change shape.
15.
So maybe someone noticed you, maybe someone didn't, you don't know. But you change shape and just try to blend back in with the crowd.
Yep, and I'm gonna head back to the hotel.
Or you head back to the hotel.
along the way to the hotel, I want to change shape again.
Alright, so roll me another stealth check to do that just secretly.
12 that time.
Alright, luckily for you, though, it's actually good enough to lose whoever was following you. You did sense that someone was following you, so you changed shape again before you headed back to the hotel, and you feel like you lost him. You make it back to the hotel safely.
Yeah, in my human... I'm going to go back to the human form so the person at the desk recognizes me.
Yeah, as the person you checked in as.
Kit's waiting for Jacques to come back because I'm gonna try and punch him in the stomach when he walks in the door.
All right, so you ready? You ready in action to punch Jacques when he opens the door? You need to say that then. Tell me.
Yes.
All right, Kit, ready's in action to punch you in the stomach when you walk in the door. So I need you to roll a reflex save to avoid getting punched in the stomach when you walk in the door.
18.
7 and 9, 16.
All right, so Kit just barely misses punching you in the stomach. You like just jump out of the way a little bit, but you know Kit just tried to swing at you when you walked in the door.
What the hell was that? Did you just
I
drug
was
me?
trying to make you money. I'm going to give him the nudes. Or it's actually the hardcore part. Here.
He shows you the 4 pictures he was able to save.
Can I try to punch him in the stomach again?
Yeah. You can both roll 2 reflexes to punch in the stomach him whenever he tries to hand you these porno pictures of yourself. You roll a 19. Roll your reflex save there to beat his number, plus your reflex.
19 and 9.
So 28. Oh, then you do get hit this time. So roll 1d4 plus strength for Kit. This is a punch, so not a lot. So Kit hits you 4 damage right in the gut for trying to hand him pornographic pictures of himself.
Punch him back.
Alright, so you can roll a reflex save to get out of the way of him punching you back.
We're gonna get into like a fist fight.
Yeah, this is like uncle nephew fist fight after getting pornoed together.
Classic Las Vegas guy.
Yeah.
Oh, 2.
Alright, so Jock is able to slap you upside the head. Roll a 1d4 damage plus strength versus Kit.
3, but I do have improved unarmed strike.
So how much damage do you do?
Thanks, yeah. I need extra.
I do 9.
I'm dead.
You're not dead, you're probably still unconscious.
I'm dead.
You're not dead, you're unconscious.
Well, yeah, I'm like very unconscious though.
How unconscious are you? What's your negative?
3. I'm negative. Well,
Alright, so Kit, you just knocked Kit unconscious after
3
hitting.
more hit points and I'm dead.
Yeah, you knocked Kit pretty good unconscious. He's out. You feel like you probably need to stabilize him. He's zonked out. He didn't wake up after you hit him.
No, out. Dead.
Okay.
Kid's dead.
Got a heal check or something? Save your nephew here.
No, I'm gonna put him in bed and let him rest.
To death.
Rest to death. Excellent.
Alright, well, he's gonna die.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You hit him and he went down, and then he didn't get back up. So you might want to check on him, is what I'm saying, before you just, like, put him to bed. He might have a concussion. You probably don't want him to go to sleep right away.
I'll heal check him. I rolled a 3.
Yeah, you're not very good at healing. You kind of shook him a little bit, and you're like, he's just tired. Let's let him sleep it off. Don't sleep to death, and tune in next time for more Long Distance Dungeons & Dragons Dinner Theater.